Based on me hearing your backstory, because everybody can't do that. Everybody, and there's plenty in this genre right now that they are trying, but they'll probably say the same word twice before they try to make another word rhyme with it, or just jump off of that word and rhyme within the rhyme, but not do the rhyme for the stanza. Like that, your wordplay is top 5 in the genre, and I'm super confident in saying that. But your humor adding into it is probably right there with Hard Target. You guys are probably like 1 and 2, or maybe a 1A and a 1B, because both adding the humor into it and then making it make sense, a whole nother thing. Now
I'm 1A. I'm 1A.
You're 1A. Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate the talent, because everybody can't do that, and for that you definitely need your flowers, because this is something that you could probably teach the next generation as they are listening to your bars. The same way that when I was growing up and I listened to Rakim, they're going to grow up and they're going to listen to Cymple Man and be like, dissect this shit. Like, look what he just did. Like, do that right there.
Bro, Spank, that's really humbling to hear, man, because it's the best thing you want when you working in music is you want the recognition that you feel like you have took the years to build up to, the craft that you've been fine-tuning and all this, man. So to hear that y'all actually listening to it and appreciate it, I greatly appreciate that, because I really feel like in country rap sometimes I write some shit, and me and Ryan and Bredwin and all of us, we have these conversations, like we'll write something and be like, man, that's a dope bar. Nobody's ever gonna get that. You know what I mean? And it's just so tough. Like, I feel like some of it's just wasted, because I'm like, I don't know if the average country rap fan anymore, if they're strictly a country rap fan, I don't know if they're really like a rap fan. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they really understand bars and punchlines as much as, hip hop fans do. Sometimes I wonder.
We can all agree that they don't. Because they don't even understand the concept of the dissing. Like, whenever dissing happens or there's beef, they mad as hell. The fans want to fight you.
Y'all just get along. We don't know right over here.
This is the shit that happens in hip hop. This is a part of hip hop.
When we was on the Racket County tour, man, we had a DJ with us, and he would get up there and bang out a track on the pad halfway through the show, and me and Ryan.
Live?
Yeah, live.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
And me and Ryan would go back and forth freestyling, and like some nights we would just talk shit about each other up there clowning and just messing around. And it would be some crazy good shit, I felt like. And we would be done and look at the crowd, and like 75% of them's like this. and we talked to the Lax about it like halfway through the tour, and they was like, listen, man, that when y'all get up there and y'all do that stuff for like a minute, they don't realize that they're hearing a song or what y'all are doing. They don't know if y'all wrote that stuff or not. It was like, it was some dope shit we was going back and forth on. It was just, we might as well have been talking to the drywall,
But y'all respect the art, and you guys are artists, and that hasn't translated to the fans. The fans just want good music. But they don't give a shit about the art. They don't know anything about the fundamentals of hip hop. They don't care. They just want good music. Everything else is really superficial for them.
Right. Yeah.
You also know that now there's a generation of kids that might grow up more so on country rap than traditional hip hop. Like female artists that we interviewed, Jessie B.
That's true, Vic.
Jessie B. foundation is from country rap. She does not.
She's pretty dope too. She's pretty dope. I listened to some of her stuff the other day. She got lines and bars and shit. She got a good delivery. She's pretty dope.
She can spit.
Yeah, but in her story, there is no mention of any hip hop artist really.
Right.
So she's kind of grew up on country rap. So
that's crazy.
You're gonna have people that they might hear rap on the radio, but their foundation will be Cymple Man, Upchurch, Hard Target, and so on and so on. Like, you guys are really laying out a path for a generation to come. And so it's going to be up to you guys to create a history and moments and things like that, which I think is really, really dope, with everybody being at such a beginning phase of it. Eventually there'll be country rap, well, maybe not magazine, but if there were magazines, I'm sure somebody would come up with a country rap magazine like The Source, and because we're there now, and you're going to see more and more people come because of artists like you and labels like Trailer Made and so on and so on. So that's the exciting part about it. You know, for me as a fan of the genre, and even though I'm older, like for me, I'm finding more purity and the essence of hip hop more now in country rap than I do in regular hip hop.
That's
Agreed.
what's crazy, bro. Like
Agreed.
the other night, briefly after I won that 16-bar challenge thing with Broadneck.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. But I spoke to him briefly, and I was telling him, man, like, you can hear in everything he does his UGK influence.
Oh yeah.
His Dirty South, Outcast shit. Like, you can hear all them different harmonies and shit that he's got, and like, you don't just get there overnight, man. And I don't even know if country rap is a path you can take to get there. You have to really be a student of hip hop and be a student of rap to get to the level, you know. And I was just telling him, man, like, you can definitely hear it in everything you do, bro, that you've been grinding and been studying this shit.
Yeah, but to paraphrase what Vic just said, and I agree, and I didn't think about it until you just said it. You guys are the founding fathers for this generation, for the next generation to study. So,
right.
Like I said, there'll be people studying your rhymes. There'll be people studying Broadneck's cadence.
They might not be studying mine just yet. If I get a little more notoriety, I can agree with you. I can agree with you on that. If I get a little more, I got to get this online present shit going. Then I can say that they'll be studying me. Right now, I don't really know who's checking for me and who ain't. I'm just gonna keep knocking out content, man. And I definitely think they'll hear me. They'll hear me when they hear Racket County and some of that stuff. But far as me as a solo artist, it's gonna still take me carving my own path, which I'm working on doing now. So
true. Well, I mean, we all are, including us. Like, we're all trying to define our own roles over here for what is to come next, and which will be that next generation that we're here to just provide some sort of consulting and to give professional critique, so that making sure that whatever these people are throwing out, it has that industry ear on it. You know,
I really ain't thought about that though. Y'all do bring up that. That's true, man. I really ain't thought about that. There are artists like you said, Jesse B, that's just gonna have the country rap has been around since they were little, so they didn't have to worry about making it acceptable. It's acceptable.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful part about it. You know, she's the first. I know there's more. You know, and then when that floodgate open, you're gonna see all of these people, and I guarantee you there are people that have studied you, along with Jelly and Church, and they're studying Adam right now because this is all a newer thing for him. Like, you are cemented in the genre. I just don't want. I don't want the graveyard shit. I can't. I rebuke that. Like, I can't go with that. I can't go with that.
I know what he means by that. I know what he means by that.
I mean, we all know what he means by that. But I think that the genre doesn't have to be that. Like, it might be that now because of the how it was created and where we are in 2022. But Jessie B is an example. She don't know hip hop.
Right.
She know country rap. I think, what's the gentleman that we interviewed, Vic? Buck Forrest. He don't know hip hop. He's a student of country rap. There's a couple others over here that don't really listen to nothing other than country rap and some country stuff. But y'all should embrace. I think as you guys embrace the genre, then they will too. And I'm saying that from business to business. Like, as you guys say, I'm country rap and I'm confident in it, then they'll be able to say it. But I don't think we're getting a lot of that from the top, because the top isn't confident in saying, okay, I'm country rap. Even Adam shuns away from it.
Well, no, well, they don't want to. I understand that completely too, man, and I get it. What they've hit that springboard, and they're to that level where You know, they getting Billboard plaques in the mail and stuff, man. So they're at the top of that game right now. So it's like, what's my next move?
So the next move is to get out of the subgenre and go to the main genre.
But so that's where they're going.
See, I disagree with that. I disagree with getting out the subgenre, going to the main genre. I'd say stand united, and this is the main genre. I know, but they aren't embracing. They aren't embracing the genre.
Why would you do that? But listen though, they are embracing it. They say, like, I think I'm pretty sure. I don't know the guy. I met the guy one time briefly, but I'm pretty sure Adam's like not upset with saying that he likes country rap fans and all that, and he appreciates country rap fans. All he's trying to say is now that, hey man, I got this cut. I get it. Y'all are calling me a country rapper, but I can also rap with the big dogs. So put me in the other league too. Get me, you know what I'm saying? Let me.
I know, but that is the problem. This is me being totally transparent. You don't need validation from core hip hop. Fuck them. I think the issue is because most of y'all had core hip hop roots, you included. Y'all want that. Yeah. I can beat them, or I can be in the same breath and be in the same room with these some bitches. Fuck them. You got your own space over here. Yeah. And in this space, these fans love y'all to death. But the moment you get out of this space and you go over there and you walking with Dallas Austin's people or Yin Yang's people, they don't know what the fuck to do with you. Right. You know, I'm being totally honest. And I've said it 1,000 times. They will ruin your career if you try to work with anybody over there that hasn't worked with anybody that looks like you already. So you need to stay over here and embrace where you are and deal with these fans, because these fans, this is a $20 million a month genre.
I understand that. I understand that, but I would say that I think that the fans are the fans here are pretty damn loyal, bro. They're pretty loyal, and I think they're gonna follow those guys' moves no matter what they do, man. And I can't be mad at them for trying to better themselves by getting in a bigger arena. I can sit here and tell you, if it was me, I'd do the same thing.
Okay, Vic. Well, here's the question. Now you can pop the question.
Spank just led a great segue.
Yeah, that's a good question right there.
Segue. All right. I'm gonna add on to that, and then I'm gonna ask my question. And this is just, and the reason I say, hey man, it's just is what it is. The one element I think that's going to make it is radio.
Agreed.
When one almost about to get fired program director, because he's got to be about to get fired. His wife's got to be looking at him like, you better goddamn do something. And he's going to say, you know what? I got this Cymple Man song. I got an Earth Tuck song. I got a Jelly Roll song. I got a Hard Target song. And I'm going to make a country rap power hour. And it's going to save his job. And when that happens, when the radio gets a hold to country rap, and people like, we ain't got to listen to rappers who won't even know what the hell they saying. We can listen to somebody like Hard Target who's telling my story.
Exactly.
Right.
And forget that where hip hop lives, because we're going to go over here where country rap lives. Once that one programmer takes that chance, 1 hour, and it grows, and you're going to go back to this interview like, damn, Big News talking about.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would have to be a programmer that's on some kind of satellite radio, not something big.
No, let me tell you why I don't. All he got to do is be one guy who does. It could be Vic XL at W Bumfuck. But I contact these artists and say, look, bro, I got y'all on FM radio. I'm in Bumfuck, Georgia. Hey, bro, just tell people about me. And my show streams on what's that? TuneIn.
Okay.
And if the artist say, whoa, there's a guy who's playing our music on radio, we have a chance to get royalties now. Let's tell other people about it'll grow, because it doesn't have to be just because it's in Canton. They have apps like TuneIn and iHeart where people can still listen all over the world.
So you mean to tell me right now that you don't think that Upchurch and Calhoun and none of their stuff has been played on any FM radio right now to date?
Not in a block. Not Not to the point where I think they've got.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to have a big city for that. It can't. Like, I've been on FM radio plenty of times here in rural South Georgia, little small ass stations. It don't change nothing.
This is what it does change. Do you know of those stations that played your records? Were they media based? Were they BDS?
Yeah, no, probably not. Yeah.
Well, see, but when they're media based, BDS, and now you say, "Oh shit, I just got a check from my radio play." Now you got labels, because it's still a segue. You got labels saying, "Whoa, right. Simple Man record got 150 spins over here in Canton, Georgia. Let's go get him and put a small radio budget behind him, because we're gonna, hey, you know what? We're gonna buy some ads and go on and throw the Simple Man in. Let's get him at about 1,500 a week, and it grows." And then now another program director going to see those numbers grow from that station. Like, shit, we drowning over here too. Let me get me an hour. It's a chain reaction. It's like once something works, everybody wants to be in. No one wants to. It's kind of like a DJ. No DJ want to be the first person to play that bullshit.
Right.
But every DJ is willing to play it once it's a hit, knowing it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You have very few leaders. But this is my question.
Yeah.
This is the segue. Spank set me up for the alley-oop. Do you think country rap is at the level, and this is great for you because you've done the whole grind thing.
He done been there.
Been there. A lot of people don't. Do you think country rap, and I'm gonna use T.I. as an example, we always do. No, shout out to T.I. That's and I looked over like he was over there. Shout out to T.I. Do you think
blind?
He does not call me that. Do you think, let's just say Simple Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today, Simple Man of 2022, could it be beneficial for Simple Man to sign to T.I.'s Grand Hustle? Could that?
Absolutely.
What?
In my spot.
Am I looking at Spank or am I looking at Spank?
I'm on your other side.
In my spot, absolutely. But this is all, you're going to get into a bunch of hypotheticals with this, because I don't know if there would be a certain way to market it and how all that rollout would happen, and if it would have to be a different way. And I know where you're going with this, Vic. I'm going to say, like, for somebody who is already on their way up the ladder pretty good, then it's probably not beneficial for them to sign. Why would you want to cut the pile up? You're getting everything on your own. For me right now, the promotion alone and the buzz online alone would probably help me out.
Do you think you would need do you think you would need a feature from T.I.? Or could T.I. say, "This is my guy, Simple Man, he's on Grand Hustle Records"?
A feature.
Oh, you want the feature too?
You got to have the co-sign enough. Like when T.I. signed B.O.B., T.I. got on a record with him, right? Yeah, you got to do that. You can't just say I'm cool with him. Show everybody you cool with him.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. I know.
I rest my case.
No, you do not rest your case, because we still argue. I need to make another argument then. If he just said he needs the feature so he can show everybody. The issue is the everybody, not the feature. The feature is more than he wants it for personal reasons. The feature for anybody that's over here in country rap, they don't give a fuck about T.I. and his verse.
Yeah.
But let's jump on the other side. The feature for anybody in core rap, you got a white dude on a track with T.I. They don't give a fuck about them verses.
Maybe not.
They will, because you're gonna body him, yes, but they ain't gonna give a damn about who this person is, or if it's a cosign from T.I. because you're white. And we just call it spade a spade. They don't care about none of that other stuff.
I understand that argument too. But you're asking me where I'm at.
Yeah,
and sure. What I'm saying is, any publicity right now would be good publicity for me in my book. I don't care if let's say 400,000 people care about every single that T.I. drops right now. Right. If 20,000 of them cared about the one that he drops with Simple Man, that's fucking a win for me. You know what I mean? So for me, it's different. for somebody like these guys that's already got these freaking enterprises off their solo career, then it might not be. It might end up hurting them really.
I disagree. I think I think first of all, now I wouldn't expect Ryan Upchurch to sign the Grand Hustle. He would be.
That's what I'm.
But matter of fact, Ryan Upchurch should probably sign T.I. But can you imagine the numbers if Ryan Upchurch and T.I. did a EP?
I can't.
Called Country Trapper.
No, he probably blow up. I mean, he did the song with Boosie. That's fire. I'm sure he's doing good numbers with that.
Fucking phenomenal. Yes, something like that would be great. But
he's in a different spot right now. Right now, he's in a different spot. He can't. I feel like with Upchurch and them, like, sky's the limit now for y'all. You know what I mean? You've already got this. You got this locked down. Why wouldn't you challenge yourself to do something else? I don't blame nothing, bro. Adam Calhoun just did some shit with Tom McDonald. Had Mad Child on there. Right. Mad Child is one of the dopest underground. Like, that's a great move to me. I love that as a hip hop head because, bro, that man, what was the damn Swollen Members? The Swollen Members shit that Mad Child used to be on, man. Mad Child has been a nasty rapper for a long time, bro. And for Adam to get to where he's at and be like, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do with the people I want to do it with now. I mean, you can't be mad at that. That's the fucking American dream.
I just, me and Spank argue about that because I think an industry cosign helps both sides. That's just, and this is something that, and we like to ask different artists because their opinions are different every time. But I think I'm probably ahead on the scoreboard.
You are. I still say we don't need his cosign. We need his check and we need his connections.
That's kind of what. Yeah, you need the. I think the feature would matter more than anything, bro. Really, I think people would check for that feature. He ain't even got to be signed to Grand Hustle. You drop a song with T.I., you shoot a video, you put it online, you see what it does, and I guarantee you it'll do more for me than anything I put out on my own right now.
Now you know T.I. gonna get bodied, right? Big.
I ain't gonna talk like that, man. I'm gonna just do what I do.
I'll say it.
I'll do what I do. I love T.I., bro. T.I. is one of the dopest rappers ever to do it, especially out of Georgia.
Yeah, he's a living legend right now. But I think you're building your career right now to be the same.
He had an album called Living Legend, I think.
I don't have an answer to that.
I appreciate that, Spank. My bad. I caught the end of that. I appreciate that, bro.
I was writing that on a piece of paper. If y'all notice, I have a piece of paper and a Sharpie.
You keep it tally? You keep it tally?
Hey, no. I got one thing.
Spank said Cymple Man would body T.I.
I did.
I don't want that smoke, bro. Don't say that.
You crazy. You should hope T.I. If T.I. diss country rap, every country rapper should make a song dissing them just because.
Bro, it would be a great career move, I'm sure. It would either be the best thing I ever did or the worst thing I ever did. You know? But I would do the shit. I definitely would do it.
Jump out the window. Jump out the window. Figure out what's on the bottom when you get there.
Hey, something funny about T.I., bro. When we opened up for him in Statesboro, Georgia, back when he had that first album. What was that first album? I can't remember. Yeah. And I didn't know who he was then. Field Mob was there too. And he got on stage and Field Mob got up there with him and like knew all his lyrics and shit. And I was in Statesboro and I was like, damn, how have I not heard of this guy? And so then fast forward like 5 months later is when we ended up moving to Atlanta. And that I'm Serious album was everywhere, bro. You couldn't go nowhere without that shit beating out of a car at a red light, man. It was all over. That was a crazy little time because I was like, damn, I just opened up for this guy. I didn't even know who the fuck he was. But no, man, I want to say real quick though. I know I'm a talker, man, but I do want to say this. A lot. I know I told y'all my story about what I've grinded and done and all this shit and the stuff I'm doing to try to keep content out there. But I got to give credit where it's due, man. I know y'all talked about this guy. Y'all constantly do. Y'all need to get an interview too with Bradwin DeVille. He got a crazy ass story, man.
He's on the list. Yes, for sure.
Bro, and Bradwin's grind is so hard. Like these dudes that talk about I work hard. We outwork everybody. I'm outworking this. Yeah, you outworking for yourself. Bradwin is working for everybody's dreams right now, keeping all of us afloat. Bradwin's out there shooting video after video after video, editing the shit for hours in his room, watching tutorials on what this camera does, that camera. And also, Brad was a fire rapper too, man. He's kind of put his shit. How selfless is it for another dude put his shit on the sideline to come and help shoot all these videos for everybody else he's working with right now? Like, I can't talk highly enough about that dude, man. Brad was the real deal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's on our list of interviews to come. I think we postponed it like 3 times. So yeah. It's just our timing and his timing can never sync up. He's definitely going to be somebody.
He's extremely unattractive, but he's extremely unattractive. But if you can get past that, then he's a good dude.
Our interview is going to be different than our interview. Like when we interview him, it's going to be me.
You gonna grill him?
I'm gonna grill him. I'm gonna quiz him on this hip hop history because
hey, bro, go with that.
He's got it just as much in his head as Vic, as I've heard. So I want to quiz both of them at the same time.
Yeah. And while we talking, man, real quick too, I want to make sure I get to everybody because everybody showed me love, man. J Cage and Papa Fresh, man, them dudes is dope people, bro. They came down, and that was cool for me to see. Bradwin was here, and it was the first time they met. And Bradwin told me on the way up here, he was like, I'm going to be talking their head off about Memphis rappers. And I was like, okay. I didn't realize what that okay meant, bro. They was outside on my porch for like 3 hours talking about Memphis rap history and all this shit. Yeah. And both them dudes real talented and they're real humble, man. And y'all actually provided that connection because I think y'all reviewed one of my tracks, Blue Genie or something. And I was in the chat and Papa Fresh said, what's up? And we went from there. And connect and did that song together, bro, which is one of my favorite songs and videos I've ever done.
I got a question. Why did you let Papa Fresh out robot you?
I know, bro. Hey, when he popped that, Spank actually, I think on the review, Spank hit it on the head, or one of y'all did when y'all was like, damn, I don't know if they scripted being that excited when he did that or not, but it looks like they jumping for joy. Bro, we was just like going off the cuff with what we did, and he popped up. And bro, me and J Cage couldn't quit smiling, bro. That guy is a fucking treasure, bro. Papa Fresh is a dope human being, bro. Nice guy, sick producer, man. And to listen to the dude talk about bro, he's like, as much stories as I got, Papa got about 10-fold that with hip hop. Stuff that he's been through underground and doing it. And y'all looked up his old stuff?
Well,
Trick stuff?
I'm familiar with Trick and I'm familiar with King JC.
I know, right?
Yeah. Bro, look up, because Bradwin actually searched the shit up while they was here and pulled it up like the old DJ Trick, like back in 93. Bro, I feel like that could have been a joint that went gold on the radio. And man, he's got some bro, it's getting me all happy thinking about it. It's like hip hop history, man. It's like nostalgic to hear that sound again because you don't hear that no more, man. So
another example of how the industry did not know what to do with somebody that looked like y'all.
Probably so.
Oh, that's how you gonna die. That's how you gonna bring it up. That's how you gonna sneak it. Look,
I'm trying to get a point back.
Yeah.
But man, I got 2 more questions because man, we'll talk you to death.
Yeah.
Question number 1. And I haven't been asking this question, but I'm gonna start asking artists this question because the one thing I noticed, and I've told Spank this, that I like about country rap is the element of family. 90% of the artists in country rap, the guys, I see pictures of their wives, their significant others, their kids. And in hip hop, you would think these men are bachelors until they 50 damn years. Look, they get married when they stop rapping.
Right.
How do you juggle the family life and pursuing the career?
Bro, very carefully. And it's extremely, extremely difficult, man. I think that's one conversation that I had with Demon Jones it's probably been a year and a half ago when he was down here in Fernandina. That's one thing he was talking about, bro. He was like, hey, man, I finally found that balance with trying to do this and kids. But see, with me, I got a 9-to-5 job that I worked my way up through to say, knock on wood, thank you, God, a good career. And I got extremely fortunate. I stumbled into an apprenticeship program down here working on the submarines, and I made my way up through that. I'm down here employed by Kings Bay, Georgia, and I got fortunate with that. So that's a Monday through Friday gig, and after that, when you come home, I got my stepson, as he's 14, and he's involved in all kind of sports, which I push him to be. I want him to do as much as he can. And this is valuable time for his life. So I want to be at everything he's doing. And I got my little 4-year-old. It's a lot, man. Y'all know how it is, man. I'm saying I'm preaching to the choir probably. But
do you think your 14-year-old will ever want to rap?
I've actually got, man, it's funny you say that. I talked him into recording when he was like 9 years old. I had this mic set up in the living room, and I put him on it. And he said, what you want me to do? And I said, I just want you to talk trash. I was like, don't cuss, but I want you to talk trash. So I made a track where he was like, it was called Halftime, and I was acting like I was a football announcer, and I was like, oh, they're going to him. They know who he is, and he had this nickname for himself when he was young. He called himself. He's going to kill me for this. He called himself the Pain of the Game because his middle name is Pain. He called like Blind Purple. He's like the pain of the game. I'm the pain of the game. So I did a hook where I was like, William Payne, the pain of the game. And I put it on there. And he just talked trash. And he was like, Mama, you better go call your mama, boy. I'm gonna hit you, knock you off the field, and all this. It was hilarious little kid shit. Well, the other day he was in the car. He's 14 now, and I put it on the Bluetooth and played it in front of his friends. And his buddy was like trying to record it. And he was like, "You ain't putting that on TikTok, man." Trying to get his phone, but no, man, it's cool, man. I love my kids. I love my family. I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. If I don't never make a penny off of music, bro, it's fine. I have a good life. I'm grateful for what God has given me, man. And I've met some great people through music. I got good friends, lifelong friends, man. Friends I can call through music that I can't call some people I grew up with, you know what I mean? And they'll do shit. Like right now, man, if I needed Breadwinner Ryan, and I truly needed them up here, or Wes too, probably. And Wes has been at Mako for a while. If I needed them up here, they'll be up here for whatever. So
that's good.
I said I had 2 questions. I actually got one more question, and then Spank got something, but then a comment.
Mm-hmm.
That wine glass thing that your wife did on Instagram.
What was that? Oh, that wasn't my wife.
That's not your wife? Okay.
That ain't my wife, bro. No.
Okay.
Don't bring that on him. Don't do it.
Hey, listen, here's what we're going to do, though. We just going to leave it like that.
Yeah.
That's going to make people want to search
Go
it
to
up,
his
so
Instagram. We're
going to leave it like that. No more information. We'll see who Googles that shit.
Can't take y'all anywhere.
No, that was like at one of my boys' weddings, man, and we were just being foolish. I don't know, man. I can't. I'm a big ass kid, bro. I like to cut up and have fun, and
me too.
So, yeah, bro. Life's too short, man. People they're like, man, you need to act. You need to quit acting like, man. Shut up, man. I'm gonna have fun and cut up. And, I don't give a damn. You got to laugh while you're here, man.
True.
All right, my last question, and then Spank, I'll let you hold the floor. How has your music changed since your single release Prayer? Has the music changed any since the album Bennett and then the March release of Prayer?
No, do you mean the album Bennett that you didn't call a classic hip hop album in the last 2 years? Is that the album? Just so we're clear, is that the album we're talking about? The one that is not a classic country rap album, right? That's the one. Okay.
I said that.
I think both of y'all said that.
Not
who's keeping the score or anything, though. Who's counting, you know? No,
I can't see. I'm purple blind. I can't see. I got purple cataract.
You ain't purple. I ain't purple deaf, motherfucker. I know what you said. But look, though, I'm just kidding. But listen, I'm just serious. But listen, here's what though I do want to say this. I think there was more than just 2 or 3 in the past 2 years that have been dope albums that country rap has brought us. I'm not gonna get into labeling all of them, but there's a couple of them that I felt like, okay, this is some dope shit, and it ain't just been mine. It's been quite a few other people too.
Okay,
I say probably about 6 to 8 of them that I felt like was really good projects. But anyway, how's it changed since Clouds? I don't know, man. I think that I really need to get into making some more. I don't want to say dance music, but some more excited music. I think that's the vibe that people want to hear, like mud parks and parties and stuff. I think I need to get back on that type of shit. Excuse me.
You know what I think you need to do with some tracks with? And I haven't even told Spank this yet. He's my new favorite artist. And I think he is going to create a wave. Florida Dolph.
Dude, me and Dolph, man.
That guy brings happening. An energy that
Bro, listen, without getting into too much about it, that dude is a great human. He's a good dude, and he's a young, hungry artist. And he got the look, and he's gonna end up, bro. Just watch. I'm gonna say 3 years at the most. You give him a little while and let him get out here, bro. He's a young kid. He's really hungry, and he's really humble, bro. He's really humble. And when you're young and wilding out and shit, a lot of times you're not that humble. He's really grateful and he's thankful, bro. And I talked to him, and I feel like he respects me trying to talk to him and tell him some shit about stuff I've been through. You know what I mean? It don't just feel like you're talking to another, like a knucklehead or something. Like Dolph. Dolph is a dope human being, bro, and he's gonna be straight, man. He's got a good camp with him. So
you tell him that Vic XL has already put in a prediction for him being Rookie of the Year at the 2nd annual Country Rap.
We ain't had a review, not one video of his.
Like, hey, well, just wait.
It's your fault.
This next one he's got, he's coming out with. Just wait till you see this one. This one is gonna be fire. It's different, and you're gonna like it too, cause y'all old school hip hop heads. So watch what I tell you he does next.
All right, Spank, you got some closing questions?
Yeah, what is that recording process like? I need to know how you come up with your song.
Yeah, I knew it was going, because I see y'all talk to Ryan. I do want to, I have done the punch in stuff that Ryan does, and sometimes I get the most like off the wall type of bars that way. But I really structure mine. I write 4 bars at a time. I pull out my phone now. It's so, like, I don't sit there and write, man. I got pads full of shit. I think I had 2 pads in here that I think I took them out of here already. But bro, I got, pads upon pads of stuff I used to write. And I really love the writing process and, scribbling this word out and changing it here. And like, I got to where I could about read, fucking hieroglyphics, how I was reading that shit off the paper because it was all ridiculous, and but now I just structured I just pull up the notepad on the phone, listen to the track, and type it in 4 bars at a time. I structure it 4 bars at a time, and
okay.
I think y'all had a thing where, and I know what Ryan was trying to say. I've been in there where Ryan records, and it is truly impressive what he does, bro. There's really something to say for what he does, but I think what he was trying to tell you on that last interview is like, what I'm doing is not special. Anybody can do it, but the difference is anybody can do it, but they ain't gonna get the lines that Hard Target puts on there. It's like,
agreed.
One of my favorite sayings is Pablo Picasso sitting on the side of the road. He's got a bunch of paintings for sale. This girl walks up and she's like, "Hey, can you paint me one of them paintings?" And he's like, "Sure, I'll paint you one." And he paints her a painting in like 5 minutes and turns it around. And she's like, "Oh, thank you. Here's $20. And he's like, that'll be $50,000. And she's like, what? It only took you 5 minutes. He's like, yeah, but it took me a lifetime to learn how to do that shit in 5 minutes.
Right.
And that's kind of what I feel like, Ryan has done. He's been in there writing and doing and recording so long to where he hears the track, here's the melodies, here's the verse, here's everything, puts it down. Like that kid, if he really wanted to, I bet he could knock out 30 songs in a fucking day, man. They might not be some of his best work, but I know he could kick them out. I've seen him do it. That song we did, Window Seat, we did that with it was mixed all the way down from finding the beat to finish before we finished a fifth of Jameson. So,
well, he sent one of those demo tracks to me, one of those reference tracks, and I was like, okay, this is definitely unique. This is like I told him in the inbox, like there's probably like 5 songwriters that I know personally that are Grammy Award-winning songwriters. This is how they process. This is how they make their songs, and it starts with that melody. But he's creating raps that way with harmony. So he's definitely a unique talent. I think again, it's something the genre needs to learn from him. Like study what he's doing, and the reason I even said it in the interview, he needs to teach people this process because a lot of people don't know how to come up with melodies and harmonies. Like some of that shit, they have to go and like play with keys and try to figure it out. But he's doing it in his head. And it's a trade that he's taught himself that professions can't even get the shit right today. But he's doing it like this, like it's instinct to him. So
he's disgustingly talented, man. He's a terrible human being, and he owes me $53. But he's an unbelievably good artist. He truly is, bro. I'm blessed to know him, man. And it was so dope for that little moment in time where we were me, him, and Wes were sharing the same dream and the same goal, and like working hard and sending each other hooks and shit. Like, listen to this shit. Like, listen to this shit Wes did. Listen to this mix. Listen to this. And we were and then working with the lax and gaining that momentum and all that, bro. It was like really a real special moment in time. But it was, bro. It was like really cool to have that happen, man. So Ryan's the GOAT, bro. He's unbelievably good with it, man. He deserves anything everybody has to say about him. He deserves it, bro, because he works hard.
All of you do over there. Like I haven't listened to everybody on the roster, but I know that between you, Target, and Breadwin, y'all already have an all-star crew. And whoever else is being attached to that just got to be good too.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. We're working hard. We're going to try to piece together some shows pretty soon and try to make something happen. Matter of fact, while I'm on here, June 10th at Leadfoot City down in Brooksville, Florida. If y'all want to come out, it's free entry. Come out. Y'all can make the trip too if y'all want to come out. And let's go. We're going to have the whole Trailer Made lineup's going to be there, bro.
Nice.
And we're going to put on, man. And we're going to try to start. That's the place we shot the donut video at for Racket County. So it's a dope spot.
At the racetrack? That's the racetrack?
They got a drag strip through there. That was a pro drifter right there. And they got a back area where they got mud pool or mud bogs, and it's just a bunch of shit. They got vendor stuff all set up. It's a dope spot. It ain't just like somebody opened the field up and said, this is a mud park now.
I got you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Spank, you got anything else?
I don't. I'm making a note of June 10th though. I'll send it to my wife so she won't,
Yeah, y'all come on, man. We'd love to have y'all down there, bro. It'll be fun.
I'm scared to come to any event Hard Target is going to be at because I was supposed to go to one and he was going to get me drunk, and I don't want to get drunk.
He doesn't drink.
No, he said he was going to get me drunk. He didn't say he drank. He was just, I guess, going to be.
None of us drink, bro. Well, that's one thing about us. We hate drinking.
Why?
We don't drink nothing.
I can't wait to interview Breadwin because when we first started this show, we used to get on the Breadwin how he shot that twerk.
The twerk scenes, yeah, I know. And you hated on my damn double wide video. You was like, that girl got us slacking them. That girl got slack in the bikini.
I said, no, bro.
Yeah. But it's all good. I get it. But yeah, he's definitely got more up close and personal with it.
He got that twerk cam.
Yeah.
Twerk cam. Look, man, if you catch anybody talking bad about us, you say, man, them dudes just two humble dudes trying to help, man. So,
that's what I tell them. What I tell them is, hey, their opinions on classic albums suck, but everything else about them is dope. I like both of them, but don't listen to them if they talk about what albums is classic in the last 2 years. I'm not going to stop with that either, by the way.
I got to go back. I know if I said that, I know why I said it. I know if I said it, I know why.
Might have been Purple Stone or whatever. I don't know at that time. Hey man, but I do. Hey, let me do this then before we go, because y'all getting ready to wrap up or what?
Yes, but we need something from you.
Yeah. It's me. Can you tell Chief to send me my damn Hard Target stick shirt? Because I'm still waiting. 2 years later. It's 2 years later.
What do you want that shirt for? You can't wear that shirt nowhere.
I'm gonna wear it in a review next time we review Hard Target.
I'll tell Chief. I'm sure. Actually, Chief threw some of them shirts out at the last show. Matter of fact, how about this? Why don't you come June 10th? You can get it from Chief in person.
Dope. That might work.
Would you wear a shirt that says
Spank? Remember this?
Ooh, I do remember that. That's dope. That's dope.
Hey, when I got it though, I got 4 of them. So send me an address. I'll mail it to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. I appreciate the love y'all showed us, man. And y'all keep showing me. So that's
man.
That's the least I can do, man. So
you're a Braves fan?
Man, I'm a Braves fan. I'm a Falcons fan, even though they're terrible. But Ritter said he's gonna get us a Super Bowl. We'll see how that works. Ritter, that Derek or Damien, the draft number the 3rd round quarterback they got.
You know that the Country Rat Report is going on hiatus for like 4 months. Because they just signed me to play quarterback.
I believe it, bro. They got Marcus Mariota in there. That's a tight end. Tight end playing run.
I'm working on leave of absence from my job right now. Then I'm gonna talk to Spank and Heather because I think I can go win 2 games. I can stumble in the end zone and get 1 win, or So hey, man, the Falcons need me, and the Braves. Yeah. I like the Braves. They my number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Who's your number 1? Don't say the Yankees.
No. Close.
Oh, Mets. Oh, okay. And I saw one of the videos you did. You said Freddie Freeman ain't going to the Dodgers. Wah wah.
I know.
That
was what they
hurt
call
my
it.
Heart. That hurt my heart.
You know how you speak things into
wishful thinking. That was wishful thinking. Yeah.
Because I'm the type of guy, but like, man, the Cowboys are going to win this year, and we never do. So I'm saying now the Cowboys are going to lose, and you hope you get the reverse. So that's what I hope.
Right.
So if I said your album wasn't classic, that's because it was reversed, because it is.
I figured that's what you was doing, bro. That's why I was like,
yeah,
he knows what he's doing. He knows. He's pacing himself on the compliment.
I smoke a little weed.
Oh goodness.
And
that's why they call it purple.
Yeah, that's Look, man, before you go, because we know how important this is, and this is forgotten on damn near every interview. Please tell these people where to find you on social media. I don't know why we ever say that.
It's simple _man on Instagram, and the rest of it is just Simple Man everywhere else.
And where's the costume for Blue Genie? We need to, when we start our country,
it's still in the shed.
When we start our country rap museum, like the trap museum,
we're gonna need that.
We're gonna want to put that Blue Genie costume in there.
Yeah,
definitely.
And shout out to Georgia State, man. I gave them folks a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Georgia State. All right, sir. It's been an honor and a pleasure to talk to one of the gentlemen that if you're not on the Mount Rushmore, you're going to be on the second. You're definitely going to be on the lyrical Mount Rushmore.
For sure. All the way. Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. That means a lot.
And the fact that you've mentioned Phil Mobb and records, you've mentioned Pastor Troy and records. I always say, like, this dude here is definitely a guy who definitely appreciates Southern hip hop, because I've heard you reference things. So I think that's dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yep. It's been a long time, man.
And if you need anybody, any videos, like Blue Genie 2, and you need a little midget, You know, a leprechaun. I'll come get in that thing.
All right, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for the love and appreciate it very much, man. Thanks for having me on.
All right, man. It was fun. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Appreciate it.
Cymple Man is the man.
Yeah, that dude's special, bro.
That was dope, bro.
The genre needs him.
He definitely has that grind, though, that we haven't heard anyone. Not saying that other artists don't have it, but he has that hip hop, that traditional "I'm chasing the dream" grind that me and you are so used to hearing.
Yeah, every day over here. Yeah.
You know, like the only person I can think of right now that, and we keep telling him to come on over, like he has that Zach Spade grind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We haven't heard that up until this point.
You're in the room with all these other people, these other tastemakers, these other people that can do the networking. Like it's just, I guess we could be glad things didn't work out because we will have a different story to tell, and we would not have the Cymple Man that we have today.
You're definitely right. All right, look, everybody, follow Cymple Man on social media. Tell a friend to follow Cymple Man, because that man is walking greatness when it comes to the bars. Ain't nobody gonna tell me they heard a Cymple Man record and the bars weren't there. Not anything I've heard. I think if it wasn't classic, because I felt like some of the beat selection, it definitely wasn't.
We didn't say it wasn't, but we didn't acknowledge it that it was. We only called out when we were talking about, I think it was Target or whoever it was, but we mentioned like a couple albums that we had heard that we said was definitely classic. We didn't say anybody else's name and say that it wasn't classic. Well, I didn't. You didn't. I may have, but you didn't do that. But he took offense to it. But it was funny. Like I respect that though. And now I'm looking for old Racket County stuff because I didn't know there was an album before the one that I did here. So now I need to go back and listen to the other stuff because I'm a fan of what they were doing then. I think that is needed right now in country rap.
Bro, my only problem with it is, and I love the Churches, I love the Adams, I love the Tom McDonald, you know, all the people that are getting those accolades, the Savannah Dexter, with the numbers.
Right.
I'm only talking about social media numbers.
Okay.
There are so many people that are bubbling under that these people are missing because they're so focused on these certain amount of artists. And that's not a knock. Those artists have worked very, very hard to get there. So it's not a knock, but kind of like the reason for this show. We need to kind of start looking at some of these other people, man.
Exactly. I was just thinking the reason we started this show is because I know for me, I started watching a show, a channel, and all they talked about was the Big Five. You know, and I'm like, well, shit, who else is in it? I know there's other people in the genre because I had to research them when I was at Mako. So I know that there's other people there, but why are you not talking about them? So it was like, and then when you finally was like, you wouldn't stop asking me, like, let's do a show. I was like, yeah, let's do the reviews and talk about everybody else, but not them. You know, I don't want to continue to talk about them and talk about them every day because that's what these other people do. They get enough spotlight. There's plenty of people over here, and the West 10 Cymple Man combination would not have worked. It would not have happened if it weren't for our show. You know, because we reviewed him and he was in the premiere in the chat, and they linked up and they did a phenomenal song. Like, these are things that are happening from networking because we are able to talk about other people other than the Big Five. There's other music out there. I mean, I'm not saying that the Big Five don't need to be talked about. Trendsetters have to be talked about, but there's, out of the Big Five, there's probably 500 more that you're not even considering talking about every single day. But we go to your channel and all we hear is Church, all we hear is Adam, all we hear is Savannah. Them three are the first three out your mouth every day.
Big three.
Yeah, and we're like, come on, bro. There's a whole genre to talk about. There's people coming out every day. Like, really, you're not even making an attempt. But if you want to do that, that is your thing. That is not our thing. Our thing is about exposure and networking and helping the entire genre grow, not just those five.
No doubt. All right, man, that's it, man. It was an awesome interview. Awesome interview.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I'm surprised that he's just a typical lyricist. He writes in bars and that's it. Like, I thought he would be doing some, I write this word down and I make it rhyme 6 times, and then, you know, that type of shit.
Yeah.
But he's dope though. He has Yeah, he can spit. There's very few over here that can hang with him.
Hey man, Trailer Made is going to win.
Trailer Made
is going to win.
Yes, I don't. Give me some Young Dolph. Young Dolph, Florida Dolph. I'm sorry if I keep talking about it, but
Florida Dolph is on the list for our next review show.
Okay, well, finally, I can finally get into it and see what the hell is all this fuss
I
is
didn't
about.
even want to say that. I wanted to save that for that show.
Okay, all right.
I watched. First of all, this is what I think is really, really dope. I've been seeing Florida Dolph in everybody's video. I'm like, man, I don't know who that guy is, what he does, but he's a star. And then I Ain't Got Your Lighters lady told me about him. What? And then he finally started coming out with music.
Okay.
And I watched that first video, and in my mind, I already know what Spank's gonna say, but he's in that lane that I said previously, and maybe it's just that particular record, but okay. I hope, and I'm gonna say this when we review it, that he continues these type of records, because he's in that lane that I think no one is in.
Okay.
And I think the mud parks, because they do all the mud parks and the festival type shows.
Mm-hmm.
This one record that we're going to review first, it's fit for that. And if he sticks in that lane and crashes that lane, he's alone. Yeah, bro. Yes, that is right now, and we haven't reviewed him yet. My front runner for Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
And if we had a thing called Best Image in Country Rap, he by far wins that hands down. It'd be close between him and Demon Jones' hat.
Okay, the branding type stuff.
Yeah, like things that you like. I will remember that. Like he needs to figure out a way. Like his head, he needs a silhouette of his head with the hat with the.
I have no idea what he looks like. Because how Demon has it? With the hat,
and like he has a black silhouette,
right?
With the hat, but you see that, that's Demon Jones.
Yes,
Dolph needs something like that with the hat, but with the dreads popping out.
He's a dreadnought.
I mean, you can't take Derek Matthews' thing.
I'm saying I'm not. I did. I apologize. I'm sorry, Derek.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do that. No, he's Florida Dolph, but I think he'll be the one to tap into these 13, 14 to 21, the guys who grew up on the hip hop culture but embraced the country rap heavy.
Right.
He's the wave. Florida Dolph is the wave to me. Okay.
I'm anxious to watch the videos now. Because I think when you told me he was in a video, I thought he's
been in so many videos. We've talked about, like, man, the guy with the cowboy hat with the dreads popping out.
I gotta watch it.
I mean, he wasn't rapping. He's in the video. One of the videos, man, they got so many, where he's working the door with the lax in Hard Target.
Yeah, but there was a heavyset white dude. There was no dude with no.
The guy working the door to let the heavyset white dude in the lax in.
Oh, I remember the heavyset white dude. I don't remember the other dude.
Door.
I don't remember that one. Okay, damn. Okay, my bad.
Florida Dolph, he has the image, bro. Trailer Made is going to win. Now, if someone said roll the dice, you got a major label budget, roll the dice, right? So, but I gotta market this like major label. Major
rap.
Look, we want you to go to country rap, and we want you to find someone who's building a career. Because of course, so that takes Hard Target out of play. That takes Church out of play. That takes these people with these bodies of work out of play. Right? So now I'm down to the people who just dropped singles at this point.
All right.
I'm gonna put my money on him because I feel like I can put him out in front of people, and both sides are like him, imaging wise. I think energy wise, both sides are like him. Even though his songs are country rap, I think both sides will resonate to him.
I gotta listen. I can't comment on it until I listen. But yeah,
now, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff that I'm gonna say again
in the review. Okay.
But Trailer Made, bro. Dirt, Moccasin Creek, Breadwind, Hard Target, Cymple Man.
Bruh, the Sticks is over there. Like you got a built-in producer. Like damn, and you got a built-in producer. And you got a built-in video guy. You don't need that.
I can't wait to hear Cindy Sticks on hooks with Cymple Man.
Oh, it's ignorant.
I can't wait to hear the Sticks featuring Cymple Man. Like, bro, I don't know, man. They got an all-star team over there. You know, we was talking about the other all-star team. But
well,
man,
we were talking about Racket County being an all-star team, but they done built their own Racket County.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
on their label. So okay, all right, I'm all for it.
So, but I love that camaraderie that they have. You know, I get it. I understand your standpoint, the business aspect, but I get, hey man, we're all in this boat and we just gonna goddamn roll. We just gonna roll.
You know, somebody need to be over there handling the business though.
Yeah, well, you know,
that's just me. That's just me. I'm sorry.
No, you're right, because we've seen tragedies when everybody's just rolling.
Right.
Because somebody back there with a calculator. Hey, bro, so who ain't rolling? We rolling.
Get us all there. Yeah.
You know, so I know a lot of tragic stories. So, and you know, eventually, I'm sure that'll be put into play. But you know, they got an all-star team over there, bro. Those guys gonna win.
Dope.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are about to be up out of here. Please make sure y'all visit CountryRapReport.com for all your latest merch, for everything Country Rap Report needed. WCRR. Find out more information about the petition to make country rap a genre in your DSPs. Also find out about the CCR hashtag CCR 16 bar challenge. Find out about Vertigo, getting your music on a platform that services DJs. I ain't got none of this wrote down, so I'm just rattling off some of the things. All this is on CountryRapReport.com. As we always say, all your Country Rap Report needs are there. For real. We are, it's right there. Sign that petition. Definitely sign that petition and get in that 16 bar challenge. Can Cymple Man get in it?
Yeah. Anybody can get in.
Get in there. I'm gonna cut a video just for my promo pages soon. Matter of fact, I might do it when I hit this button. You got a smile on your face. You got something to add?
No, you just reminded me to check the emails about South by Southwest stuff. I'm still on that. But I'm yesterday when we filmed, you mentioned Our Nation, and that shit has been in the back of my head for a minute, and I'm trying to figure out how we can reinvent that for you.
For country rap?
Yes.
No, I don't want to. I want to, because we could never do it on YouTube. We couldn't do it on YouTube.
Well, that's the point. I want to be able to do it on YouTube.
No, because they're going to flag the videos. They're going to flag the videos because their show had videos in it. It was like 106 in Park.
I know, and that I'm working on that workaround. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to figure it out, because that's going to be the only show that we're able to play the music on the show. Like, we don't play it on this show, but I'm trying to figure out what that show needs to look like and how we can get around the bullshit.
You know,
without having to pay royalties.
You know what I think? Because you know me, I will record 7 days a week something.
Right.
You know the component I think we need. We need that Chatty Patty gossip news show. That's.
You can do it on a TV show.
Here we go, creating stuff again.
You can do it on a TV show. Well, you would have to bring in another piece for that, because I can't.
No, I know you don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
You know, so that probably would need to be a female.
Bro, I don't know what's going on. Like, you are on social media platforms and shit. I don't listen until you send me something. I don't listen to it, and then I go start down a rabbit hole. But it's not on my radar like that.
I'm sure there are people who probably think that I don't work because, fortunately for me, number one, thank God for silent on phones. So a lot of things I just see.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always on the phone, you know, always, you know, trying to see what's going on, and you know, but yeah, man, we're working. They need to be working. We're working. I think the genre is working too. Because I think the genre is seeing that, man, we do have a component over there that will rock with us.
Absolutely.
You know,
we're trying to add on to that. So as long as they respect it, we'll keep doing it.
It's funny. Back when back during the R Nation days, artists used to tell me that, man, I just feel like if I can just get to R Nation. That's how competitive the market is, that a platform was created that they said, if I could just get to R Nation. And I feel like now there are people saying, man, if we could just get it reviewed on Country Rap Report.
I'm working on it.
You know,
I'm working on it.
What I'm saying, and this is something I'll say to everybody out there. If you know a television network, Netflix need to come in and say, look, we like the Country Rap Report. Come on over.
We're going to build our own television network.
Or Tubi, you know, they ain't going to watch Tubi.
Shit, you can push Tubi from your phone to your television.
So, I'm just saying. But it's coming, bro. Everything in due time.
Well, we need a due sponsor. Because for me to be able to create this television show that you want to do, that I think we can both do, the R Nation style show where we're playing the videos, I need a sponsor for that. Because that's going to cost about a stack a month.
Church sponsors now.
The genre needs a sponsor.
But let me say this: everybody out there who watches the shows, everybody in the chats, if you know independent businessmen, and you think that those independent businessmen or businesswomen or companies can benefit from the Country Rap Report talking about them, link us up. Because it's on, the bigger the brand gets, the bigger you as an artist get. You know, so if you know a t-shirt company that's, you know, or if you know anybody that's operating business, hey, say, hey man, y'all thought about sponsoring a show?
That works.
You know, enough of them, even if we get 10 small ones, that accumulates to the pot of what we're trying to do.
Yes, because we need that pot.
Think about it. As a show, and you can look, there are millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of shows. We've never asked for a cash app. We've never put the cash app on the screen.
True.
We're not, I mean, yes, we do have the super chats and we do have the gang, but we've never really pushed that heavy. Hell, we was over 150 episodes in before we even push that. So again, I tell her, and this is not a pander for money, but I know everyone knows in order for things to grow, there has to be finances involved. And I think most of the artists, that's what they realize, like, shit, I need some money to get this thing to the next level.
Right.
So this vehicle, you know, we're going to keep trucking along, but the, you know, sponsor comes in and then maybe there's a ad on YouTube for the 16-bar challenge. Who knows, bro? Help us help you.
Well, I can show this now because Heather has made it set for tomorrow. Just we're filming today. That's our graphic.
Oh, it's two things I need. Well, I'll inbox. That's dope.
It's coming. Good graphic, man.
That's dope. Everybody right now, get your Twitter fingers together. Drop your hundreds for Heather for making everything.
Yeah.
All we do is sit here. We're just talking heads. Heather is the grease that oils the wheel and makes this thing go so smoothly. All right? So y'all drop the 100 for Heather and shit, throw Heather cash app up there. Throw Heather something. See. All right? Ladies and boys and girls, again, thank you to Cymple Man. Thank you to Trailer Made. We are the Country Rap Report. It's your boy Vic XL.
You should do the Spank. 16-bar
challenge coming. Who is going to get that Drake McGuire video?
It's out by the time this thing coming. It's out now.
Yes. Who is going to get that Drake McGuire video? Who is going to get that asset distribution, single distribution deal? Who is going to be interviewed on this platform as the winner? Y'all got 6 weeks, man. Y'all might have 5 weeks after this airs.
Probably like 4.
When this is going to air.
More like 3 because we got to stockpile the shows now. So
guess what? If you ain't got in, you better get in. If you ain't got in, you better get in. 16-bar challenge. And if we make this one dope, then there will be a part 2.
Yes.
There will be a part 2. So, if we get a sponsor, next we might get y'all some cha-ching. Cha-ching-ching.
Well, if they knew the value of this damn video, they wouldn't be tripping. It's all good. Let's run it.
All right. It's your boy Vic XL.
You do Spank.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.